Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Action Taimanin. Today we're gonna check the update, but before we start don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe if you enjoy the content. So as usual, the first update of the month is packed with a bunch of content, so let's get right to it. And the first thing that we have is the new playable character, Clone Yukikaze. She's gonna be a mixed attacker. She can go full melee, full range, or mix, depending on your needs, and she's pretty impressive for the most part, I think. And, well, we have the Clone Yukikaze package, which comes with the character, the ambitious weapon, and some gems. And we also have the jump up package, which, even with all these items, I do not recommend buying this. $90 is a bit too much for an S level 1 weapon, even if it's broken, which honestly it's strong, but I wouldn't say broken for this one. So, yeah. Remember that this one comes with, for a limited time, comes with either a nanomachine or a demonite. It comes with the voice package, the sweater skin, which are now paid and are only available on the jump up package, some fate dye, and the desire skin, as well as some other skins. Then, since we have a new character, we have its corresponding strengthening campaign. If you grab the character, you will be able to get different rewards. These, of course, last the whole month, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the whole month. So the character is paid well for 2 weeks, and after that, you will be able to claim it by gems. So you don't need to worry about completing this if you plan to get the character, because you will be able to get all the rewards in 2 weeks. Just be prepared for that. Then, we also have, of course, the banner for Clone Yukikaze. And this one comes with the Rebellious Weapon, Classic, and the Ultimate Weapon. The Ultimate Weapon is interesting because it says, upon using skill, recovers 3% of lost HP, up to 6%, and damage dealt increases by 15%. So the 15% generic damage increase is nice. The HP recovery is also pretty nice. It is not the best kind of HP recovery, but it's something, I can tell you that. Because Yuki struggles with HP recovery. This Yuki struggles with HP recovery. She has a single skill, I think, that recovers HP, and that's not enough. Well, the good thing is to compensate for that, she has power, so she can clear stages. Then the active deals groggy damage equal to 330% of attack up to 660% of attack. I mean, for 4 particles, it's a fine skill considering she deals a pretty good amount of damage. She can abuse the groggy damage, because you just break the super armor with your natural skills and then you use this to keep the enemy in place. So it's fine, it's fine. And oh yeah, I almost forgot. Remember that right now we have the desire skin for Yuki, of course, since it's her release week. And this is only going to last until May 11th. So it's not gonna last long. You have to decide whether you want to buy this or not. But there are some things to take into consideration. Sora is coming in 2 weeks, so that's something. The decisive set for Sora is coming, and that's a limited weapon and a limited supporter that you may want to get. So yeah, should you get this one? I don't know. Maybe you can, and if you prioritize the supporters over this skin, then you can just redeem the desire. It is a good way to just save your desire. So if you want, just do it, grab it, and you decide later whether you want to keep the skin or you prefer the supporters. And we also have Miss Marin here, which you can grab as many copies as you want, but you'll need desire for that. So that's something. Now, what else do we have? Well, we have the login bonus. On the login bonus, we can get a copy of 0 Point, which is going to be the last copy of this seasonal pack, this package for Kirara. And we also have the last copy of the supporter over here, Deep Freeze Onisaki Kirara. While the performance of the supporter doesn't increase dramatically with the additional copies, it is important to max the supporters as much as possible so that we can grab the stats. Just by using one Demonite on this, you'll be able to get 20% attack. Well, 0.20% attack. So that's going to help your account. Every bit counts, you know? Now, what else do we have? Oh yeah, not Challenge Arena. Total War. Total War has a new boss. It's Asteroid. It works very different from Edwin, so I'll be doing an analysis on that sometime later. And, well, it says that it resets on Monday, but we don't know if they're gonna keep the bosses monthly or if they are gonna switch them every week, like the Total War bosses, no, the VR bosses. Honestly, I would prefer this to be monthly instead of weekly, but I mean, whatever they decide works for me. Then, over here, we have double blueprints and double shards. Be sure to grab them. Grab your honor coins, grab your bad coins, grab your limited coins. And if you have some extra resources, don't forget about the ultimate weapon voucher and the EP voucher. And well, there's also salmon stick for some reason, and I mean, it is appreciated for farming. It's not that bad. So if you want to grab this, do so. Then we have the Peerless Beauty month. You saw that we have the Desire skin for Yuki, and we also have the Repeat Desire skin for Mirabelle. As usual, the package is not that great, but if you want the skin, it's there. And then we also have the Peerless Beauty skins. Each one of these is 350 gems, so it's fairly simple to get this. And then what else do we have? Let me check the list over here. Peerless Beauty. Oh yeah, the campaign. So for campaign, we have AP multiplier increase by 5 in event, so that you clear the event quickly. We have event missions. By clearing event stages, you will be able to claim Gold Ingot Large, Blank Emblem, Crystal Fragment, Accelerator, Cutting Fluid and Ritual Bell Kit, Rotation Gacha Coin, 1 at 100 clears, or Element Kit UR 2 at 150 clears, and EP1 random boxes times 5 at 200 clears. So the boxes are not that impressive, but at least I got a coin out of that, a bad coin, so it's not that bad. But remember that you have a chance to grab event weapons and supporters out of those. Then, what else do we have? The Cherry Blossom Festival event. So by clearing missions throughout this event, you will be able to grab some Cherry Blossom lanterns, and with those you can grab all these items. Remember to prioritize the items at the top up until these two. Like everything over here is really good. And then just grab whatever you need from the bottom. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we have the campaign for Taimanin Squad. It's a collab, they say. So Taimanin Squad and Action Taimanin. By participating on this campaign over Twitter, we will be able to get gems and, well, crystals on both games. So yeah, be sure to participate so that we can grab as many crystals as we can. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we have a new event, as you can see. It's just a standard event with the bonus section and everything. But most importantly, we have a new supporter, and that's Perit. Perit is an amazing supporter. He's probably one of the best supporters, if not the best, that we have received so far for F2Ps. I mean, she's not the best, but she's really good. She gives damage reduction and damage increase, skill damage increase on debuffed enemies, but it is super, super useful. And not gonna be that impactful on Total War, for example, but on Tower, VR, event stages, this is very, very good. Especially useful for newer players or players who are still building their accounts. So be sure to grab this. And the same can be said about the new Gacha supporter. It's basically the same, but a bit different. Miss Marin. So this one is also pretty good. Not going to be that impactful on Total War, but everywhere else is really, really good. So rolling for this one is not that bad. I managed to grab 4 copies just by rolling to pity. So that's good. What else do we have? Pick up gacha. Oh yeah, we have new floors of towers. I'll be doing a video on that later, but be sure to claim your rewards. There's nothing particularly special, like over here Crystal Mirage, Crystal Kit, and so on. So just grab those rewards. I mean, recently we received the Demonite and Nano Machine, so that makes sense. And then we have additional arena content, both Astaroth. Yes, we know that we already have Astaroth. Arena Tower update. The Arena Tower has been expanded. Peerless Beauty. Yeah, the Peerless Beauty skins, of course. And limited time custom Peerless Beauty Shiranui. Yes. Action Taimanin story quiz rewards. If you participated on the quiz, you get different rewards. Compensation for incorrect surprise mission. Yeah, again, they did a mistake with surprise mission, so they gave us limited coins in exchange. Box fixes. And yeah, that's kind of it. That's about it. Let me check. Oh yeah, the Golden Pass. Don't forget about the Golden Pass. Right now we have Yuki's limited set over here. 1 copy of the weapon and supporter. And Peerless Beauty Phantasma, if you want to grab that one. Honestly, it's pretty appealing. And let's see, do we have more? I think there's something else. The new boss Astaroth, the new character clone Yuki, the copies of Absolute Zero, the store, the Cherry Blossom store. Well, I think that's about it. But let me just mention one more thing. Remember that pretty soon, in 2 weeks, we'll be getting the decisive set for Sora. So only spend gacha coins on this week. I do not recommend that you spend your gems just yet. And keep your desire. I mean, you can grab this and keep it as a piggy bank for desire. And if you get lucky, you can just claim the skin if you want it. But if not, just use it as a way to save your desire. That's my recommendation. Anyways, that's about it for today. I hope you find this useful. Soon enough, we'll be checking all the new content, Astaroth, Tower, and such. But that's it for today, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.